So this is our report and this is our presentation about walkthrough audit with law consultant with the name of Dua Sisi, and we are from Group 6 IUP class. Oops. This is our team member. Me myself is Ramaritya. There is also Mbak Astrid, Arda, and Mas Bima. Next. Next. So this is the introduction. We're going to talk about Dua Sisi, basically a law firm or a law consultant established in 2022 under the guidance of the founder, Indrarian Poli, has rapidly become a prominent player in the Indonesian legal aspect landscape, known for its commitment and operational simplicity and efficiency and its ethical legal practices. The firm warrants examination to assess its adherence and standards and best practices. The dynamic nature of legal practices necessitates continuous evaluations to align with evolving legal framework and ethical guidelines. Next. And the purpose and objective of this audit, the primary purpose is comprehensive walkthrough audit of Dua Consultant in twofold. The first one is to aim to assess the firm's adherence to legal standards, ensuring alignment with the evolving legal framework of Indonesia. The second one is legal compliance, and is very crucial for safeguarding client interests and upholding the integrity of the legal profession. And secondly, the research strives to identify potential areas to process refinement and surface enhancement, contributing to the firm's pursuit of excellence in the competitive legal landscape. Thanks. And for the scopes and limitation, this study exclusively delves into the operational intricacies of Dua Sisi Consultant, assessing its legal compliance, financial practices, and client interaction and risk management. So the scopes and limitation is that this thing is only applicable, the recommendations to Dua Sisi Consultant law firm, and could be varying to other law firm or other service management company. Next. For the theoretical basis, we take a few understanding or from the previous literature study. The first one is the compliance with legal and ethical standard. The second one is the financial practices, such as the importance of transparent financial practices, management of client trust, accounts, clear billing structures, and regular communication with the customer. And the last one is confidentiality and data protection of its customer, prioritizing clients' confidentiality, implementing data security protocols, and complying with data privacy regulations to the point where, in fact, when we interviewed Dua Sisi Consultant, they still bring the points of their customer privacy, so they don't bring any data or privacy about any data about their consultant about their customer. Next. And this is the last part of my part. The other one is compliance with legal ethical standards, financial practices, and the same basically. Next.
Okay. For the next section, so it's a company description. As Rama said, that Dua Sisi Consultant is a leading legal consultancy firm in Indonesia, especially in Surabaya, offering comprehensive legal solutions across various domains. Known for its commitment to quality, integrity, and client service, the firm's experienced team specialize in both dispute resolution and litigation. Next. Okay, for the method of collecting the data is on qualitative data collection. Is a research methods used to collect non-numerical data such as forms of words, images, and narrative are known as qualitative data gathering methods. For this section, our methods in collecting the data for Dua Sisi Consultant is with one-on-one interview with the owner, Mr. Indra. Next. For the company service coverage, the main service in 2Sisi Consultant is 4 points. One is marine general insurance, claim consultant, banking, and advocate. Next, and for the next is the secondary services. Next. Hmm. And next, Mbak Astrid.
Compliance with legal and ethical. Yes,
Okay,
kurang keras ya.
okay. Next.
Compliance with legal and ethical standard, compliance with laws and regulation for all laws, especially in marine insurance, navigating the legal landscape with precision to align seamlessly with statutory requirements and industry standard. The second one is adherence to ethical guidelines, committed to ethical standards, legal professionally strictly adhere to codes the conduct, upholding high standard of integrity and professionalism in their practice. And this is the conflict of interest management, handless conflictly ensuring transparency and trust, strong resolution mechanism aligned with industry best practice. This is the client trust account. The firm assures compliance with legal and regulatory requirements in client trust account, installing confidence, specific transaction record, and interference procedure. Demonstrating a commitment. This underscores the firm's dedication to financial integrity and regulation compliance, pertaining to responsible financing practice. Our analysis about client confidentiality. The firm's seriousness in safeguard sensitive client data. Billing and fee structure. The firm employs straightforward billing process outlined on contract followed by invoice talks receipt. This transparent approach reflects the firm's commitment to claim and client understanding, fostering trust on communicated fee structure. Record keeping and documentation. The firm used traditional method like large folder for client file, but the effectiveness of this approach is unclear. They express proactive stance on record management, considering disposal within 5 until 10 years. However, details on criteria for disposal are not provided, necessitating clarification of the firm's strategy for managing and declaring client record. About the complaint, client can share feedback or critique through the business WhatsApp channel, showcasing an accessible means for expressing concern. The absence of recent complaints suggests positive current client satisfaction. However, understanding the firm's historical complaint resolution practice requires insight into past case and resolution. This about AML and KYC. The firms asserts the presence of AML and KYC measures sitting under legal nature and inherently resistant to money laundering. However, the absence of formal documentation raises concern about transparency and depth of this procedure. The assurance released on workforce size or control emphasized the need of documented complaints afford of standard credibility. This is about the continuing legal education. Attorneys in the firm have not participated of CLE activities, suggesting lack of engagement in formalized program of ongoing professional development. The absence of recent professional development activities raises concern about the attorney's currency in staying updated on the latest legal developments, questioning the firm's commitment to ensuring ongoing education of its legal profession. This about risk management. The firm currently lacks malpractice insurance, raising concern about the financial and legal safeguard in the event of error malpractice claims. Furthermore, the absence of specific details on risk management measures leaves uncertainties about the proactive step the firm takes to identify, assess, and mitigate potential risks in its legal practice. Compliance with advertising and marketing rules. Their approach is notably limited to the use WhatsApp business and word of mouth. This strategy suggests a deliberate effort to stay within the confines of permissible advertising channels, showcasing the firm's commitment to compliance with regulatory standard in its marketing practice.
So we come to the three last part of our presentation. So here we will talk about identified operational advantage and recommendations. So basically here, the walkthrough audit of Tuas CC Consultants recognized the firm operational strengths, including a strong commitment to confidentiality, client trust, compliance, proactive conflict resolutions, open client communications, and transparent billing practices. However, it also identifies area for improvements. So there is a lack of formal documentation like know your customer and anti-money laundering measures along the absence of malpractice insurance and limited participation in continuing legal educations pose potential risk. So here recommendations include and formalizing anti-money laundering and know your customers procedures to implementing malpractice insurance, encouraging CLA participations on continuing legal educations, and enhancing record management, expanding marketing channels, implementing proactive clients, feedback mechanism, and regular reviews of operational processes. Okay, next. So here's the recommendation detail that we mentioned. So first of all, the documentation of anti-money laundering and know your customer procedures need to be implemented to formalize and document compliance effort to enhance transparency and demonstrate commitments to prevent money laundering and ensuring the client identification verifications. Next one, we also recommend to implement a malpractice insurance, which here consider obtaining malpractice insurance to protect the firms and the clients from liabilities resulting from professional errors or malpractice claims. Next one, we will also recommend the active participation in continuing legal educations to encourage attorneys to actively participate in continuing legal program to stay update on legal developments and enhance expertise. Okay, next. So we arrive at the last slide. We'll also still continue about recommendations. So here we recommend to ACC to enhance record management strategy in order to develop more comprehensive strategy for record management to ensure efficiency, operations, and compliance with data protections. Next, we also recommend to expand the marketing channels to explore more ethical avenues to increase exposure and attract larger clients beyond word of mouth and WhatsApp business. Next, we also recommend proactive client feedback mechanism. So this to function as active seeks customer feedback through various methods to support ongoing services, quality improvement. And the last one, we recommend to have a regular review of the operational process. So it's important to conduct regular reviews or operational procedures to identifies area for improvement. So it's to ensure adaptability to the changing legal environment. Therefore, this one is the last one, the last slide. So I would like to say off to our group to say thank you.